Selena and Stormzy, written by Ed. It's a recipe for gold. Now, Ed, the last time you were here, we were talking about Bad Habits, which, of course, has absolutely blown up. Did you expect it, honestly, to do this well?
No, not at all, no. The artists that I'm into don't get number ones. So, like, I never wanted a number one single. I always wanted an album that did well, that you could tour.
Bad Habits, of course, number one for so many weeks. I dropped it at a festival the other day. It blew up. I pulled the volume down. Everybody sang it back to me. I've just, about 2 minutes ago, heard Shiver. Okay, yeah. And for me, this is going to go number one again.
So this was going to be the first single. I wrote this in when I was making the album. I don't really like music recording studios, so I rent houses around my area and build a studio in a house for a week and then just go in and create songs. So this was written in a farm, and we were there for a week.
Is there another song that you're extremely excited about? One that you're like, you know what, if Bad Habits, Visiting Hours and Shiver go to number one, this is definitely going to go to number one?
I don't know, because I think always when you release an album, the first single usually does well, and then the next few are kind of like top 10. So I'm like not thinking that anything's a guaranteed number one, but I do think Joker and the Queen is this album's perfect thinking out loud kind of ballad. So I think that's going to be a fan favourite. I think fans are going to really, really like that one.
Ed, when will you tour this album?
There's a tour sort of planned for next year. I hope that it happens. I think with Reading Festival happening and that going well, and Latitude happening and that going well, I think outdoor shows are going to be cool next year. So yeah, hopefully next year.
Now, you know I love football, and I love that you love football. You've sponsored Ipswich Town's kit. Ipswich Town are now playing your songs before games, right?
Yeah. Oh, and I had my first chant. I had my first rival team chant.
Well, what happened? Tell me.
So the chant that Ipswich sing is Ed Sheeran is a blue, he's a blue, he hates Norwich, which I actually like Norwich. It was a really key city for me when I was coming through. But they were playing a team. It might have been AFC Wimbledon, but they were singing "You Can Shove Ed Sheeran Up Your Ass." And I felt so proud. And I love that I'm so synonymous with a club I love.
So that's a star-striking moment for you, fans singing bad chants about you.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a point that you can remember looking back, because I'm sure it never happens now, but there was a moment that took you back and made you feel starstruck and was like, is this actually happening?
Yeah, I mean, there's been a few. I remember very clearly being on stage with the Rolling Stones, and I'd walked up the front with Mick Jagger, and he was singing to me and I was singing to him, and I just remember looking at him and then looking back and seeing all of the Rolling Stones on stage and being like, this is weird. Stuff like that. Being on stage with Beyonce at any point, because I love her, and she does not work with that many people, or have people come on. So it's.
I knew you was going to say that. Man.
Yeah. So the first time I played with her was a Stevie Wonder tribute concert, and she'd seen me really randomly. She'd watched a Jules Holland performance of me doing Master Blaster, and she was like, "Oh, I want to do Master Blaster. We should do it together." And I was like, "Yeah." And when we rehearsed, I was so nervous about getting it right that I didn't really take it in. But it wasn't till I was on stage with her, and then Stevie Wonder's like front and center, Jay-Z's like a couple of seats down, and then all these other amazing people, Pharrell, Lady Gaga, like it's amazing. And then I'm kind of looking down and looking across and looking down. There'd been things like that. I think if you don't have those moments, then you're not really enjoying yourself. You kind of, the moment it becomes normal is...
when it becomes a normal job.
I mean, you must get it every day, because I know you're the same as me. You wake up and you're like, oh my God, this is my job. This is what you wake up every day and you expect someone to tap you on the shoulder and be like, yeah, this is it now. I'm every single time I release an album, I'm like, is this it? Is this the time when people are going to stop caring? And
it's not going to happen, Ed. It's not going to happen. Just thought of an idea. We interviewed Selena Gomez the other day. We're planning it out tonight, and I asked her what UK artist would she love to work with. She said Stormzy. So get writing, Ed.
I saw him last night.
There you go. Selena and Stormzy, written by Ed. It's a recipe for gold.
I don't know what that sounds like.
Not to any of us, but you're going to make it happen. You heard it here first. Ed Sheeran on Heart. Thank you so much.
This is Heart.